Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing some more Subarashiki Hibi. Now, last time we had an incredibly new and different side to Takuji that was actually shown to us. It was always there, let's be honest, I think it was even there in It's My Own Invention, but the only thing is obviously we've never seen it there. Now, I think this side of Takuji, it can answer a few questions. For example, Hasaki, why did we not hear a single mention of Hasaki last time? It was, if you ask me, it's because of the fact that the other personality of Takuji, he just doesn't care about her. He has no reason to care about anyone aside from himself, and yeah, he's a bit degenerative as well. He's totally affected by the trauma, but the only thing is, the other Takuji is the one who cares about Hasaki, and now it's really interesting to me that in chapter 2, Hasaki says, when Takuji's in the middle of his saviour bullshit, Hasaki says, I wish Takuji would return home. I wish he would not go away. And I think, if you ask me, that's an indication that his bad personality has won over his good personality so much that his good personality has just totally gone away. I think this good personality explains the books, and I've seen a few comments that have really helped me understand this. The marmalade jar? I will marmalade. I'll say nothing more. Yeah, but I think it definitely explains the books, and I think it's really interesting because Takuji just has so many new things to us. And also, by the way, can I just tell you that different personalities and different characters, it seems like they have different sprites. Look at Takuji's old sprite, the one he had when he was being a degen, like in It's My Own Invention, compared to the new sprite here, the one where he's actually being a commendable human being. They're different sprites, so maybe that could imply that there's no supernatural stuff that's going on with Zakuro in her suicide. It's just the fact that she's so different that it feels like she deserves a different character sprite because of how different her personality is. That's what I think's going on. But I don't know, it's honestly really hard to tell. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of a reread because I really skipped through this dialogue. I don't know, I'm just gonna skim through it just to remind myself of everything that's going on. It's really interesting that here Takuji is just, he's the complete opposite of how he was before, and honestly, I'm really engaged in this story so far. I think it's very well written. It's really interesting as well. And it's just so interesting to think about the fact that Takuji forgets his personality more and more that's actually good and that's actually that enables him to be able to make friends with Zakuro just because of his lust. He has no lust here, so that means he can remember, he can just have more true and genuine feelings. It's really interesting. It's pretty sweet what they're doing here. Just gonna move my monitor a bit. Okay, there we are. Oh. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, but isn't it interesting to think about the fact that even though Takuji's other personality has a complete opposite in terms of his taste for reading, he still likes light novels. He still does like reading, and I won't deny he does like eroge as well. But yeah, still, the point is, I mean, to be fair, eroge he probably just reads fat material, but they are good reads. Sometimes, I mean, look at this. This is an eroge, and yeah, this isn't exactly just made for, well, obviously, things for people to get off to. It's an actual story, which is really good. And also, I think the Takuji who has a good personality is the one who always returns home. I don't know if I already mentioned that. And his room is never used when he has a good personality. His room is only used with his good personality for school rather than, I don't know, residential purposes. Yeah. Might just do something. Might just do something. Hang on a sec. Oh shit. Okay, right, there we are. That's sorted. Is it really because of laziness? If you ask me, no. But yeah. Yeah, but no, I totally see what Zakuro's saying here. I love that she's not only wearing a different school uniform, but she's also going to a school that she's not even old enough to go to, is going to a restricted section in that same school, and it's then just thinking that she can get away with it. Well, she can get away with it, but still, why is she not being penalised for it by anybody? Why? I mean, I've got to ask the question of, is this school this incompetent? She seems really quite shy. She does seem really stressed. Oh, that's it. That's it. What is this feeling? It's like I'm embarrassed, but also very happy. I couldn't stand still, so I ended up dashing off. Oh, I think it's love. But okay, let's just not tell her that. It'll make everything so much more complicated and awkward. And also July the 12th and the 20th. And, sorry, I meant the 19th. But yeah, let's just not mention those days. Okay?
Zakuro だ。あれ？またサボったんだ。
Zakuro, huh? You skipped again. Oh, yeah.
そうなんだ。珍しいね。
I see. That's rare. Kimika laughed shortly. Kimika usually only laughs when she's angry, but this time it seemed different.
高島、飯食べようよ。
Oh, Takashima, let's get something to eat. I just genuinely can't believe these people and the fact that they try so hard to make it so that the only people that Zakuro hangs out with are, well, these people, because obviously if you don't hang out with these horrible people, it's as if, well, they will bully you into hanging out with them. They're just forcing company, because let's be honest, they're probably really lonely and they're just sad people. So instead of actually getting genuine company, this is what they do. Takashima, let's get something to eat. Oh, okay.
私も。
Me too.
金ね。
I'm broke.
なんだよそれ。いきなりだな。
What do you mean? When did that happen?
金欠なんだよ。
Oh, fuck
金欲
off.
しい。
Totally broke. I need some money.
なんでそんな金ないんだよ。
Yeah, why don't you have any?
知らないよ。月末が近づくとなくなるんだよ。
Well, because you probably spend it poorly. If they're gonna ask Zakuro for money, I'm just gonna punch the screen and then jump out of the window. That is an empty threat, by the way. I'm not actually going to do that. I don't know, I never have any money by the end of the month.
まだ全然月末じゃねえし。
Oh my god, but it's not even close to the end of the month.
とは言っても、バイト代が出るの25日だし、小遣いが出るの30日だし、今時期って辛いよね。
She really does know a lot about them. But still, her job pays on the 25th and she gets her allowance on the 30th. This time of month is pretty rough. What, the time where you have to not spend your allowance? Jesus Christ, I'm actually surprised somebody as horrible as her has a job. But, I mean, it's just insane to think about the fact that she can not even go for a month without spending everything. But what the fuck, she gets allowance. She gets probably allowance from parents. And pay from job. I mean, that's ridiculous. This time of month is pretty rough.
なんか簡単に金が儲かる方法とかない？
Scamming. Nah, I just said nothing. Well, easy and legal way to earn money. Isn't there an easy way to earn money?
知らねえよ。そんなの私が聞きたいぐらいだし。
Don't ask me. If there was, I'd be doing it too. Yeah, of course you would.
あんたんちめちゃくちゃ金持ちじゃん。
Really? Isn't your family stupid rich?
だって私が金持ちなわけじゃねえじゃん。月の小遣い30万円とか死ぬって。
Oh no, how much is... What the fuck, dude? That's 156 quid! Ah, yes. Oh my god, that's evil. So she's not only a bully, but she's a spoiled rich girl as well, it seems.
だからそれすんげえ収入源だから。
Dude, she's a bully. Why would you tell somebody this? She's just gonna take advantage of you. I mean, she gets way too much money and Satoko gets, well, way too little money for her spending habits. So, yeah, I'm telling you, that's a ton of money.
どこがだよ。あれだよ。お嬢代だと
Dude,
100
what
万円
about
ぐらいもらってるやつ
anybody
だよ。
normal? They probably wouldn't even get a third of that. How is that a lot of money? How is 160 quid, basically, a lot of money? Yeah, so true. Such a good question. How is that a lot of money? I hear that all of the girls at the rich kids' school get 100,000 a... Dude, that's ridiculous. Right, okay, let's see. How much is this? 100,000 yen to pound. Oh my fucking god, that's 500 quid. Dude, I earned that money from like 10 shifts in a month. This is bullshit. Why is life such a lottery? Dude, that's insane. How can you be bragging about that? You are actually so unbelievably spoiled. Holy shit. This is just impressive at this point in terms of how sad it is. Oh my god. I love that we're just basically... Wait, hang on a second. I'm just trying to get my setup a bit more ideal. You know what? I might just pause this. Hang on, I've accidentally pressed skip.
とは言っても
Sorry, I'm having a bit of a nightmare.
私がだからそれどこがだよ。だからそれは桁違いだから。
Those girls are on a different level of, yeah, richness and privilege. Yeah, sure. Those girls are on a different level though.
でも私も金ねえよ。つうかあんたらにいつもおごってるからだけどさ。
But I don't have any money. It's because I'm always paying for shit for you guys. What?
させん感謝してます。
Oh, so it's the case that Megu, the reason she doesn't really have any money is because she's paying for people like Satoko, I'd assume. Yeah, I think that's the only person that she's really mentioning here. Isn't it funny that Kimika and Zakuro, they're just completely silent in this conversation? They're not truly friends. Well, these people, I'd say they are... I get that they are poisonous people, but I think they're genuinely friends, but... Yeah, not the other two.
金か。もらうと楽だけど。
Yeah, reasonable.
すんげえめんどくさいよな。
She seems so beaten up in this sprite. I love it. Money, huh? It's easy if you have someone to give it to you, but earning it yourself is a pain in the ass. Yes, seriously, you could just sit on your ass. But you can sit on your ass if somebody gives it to you, but if you have to earn it, it's a pain. Yeah, reasonable. Yeah, reasonable. And I hear you can get in big trouble for selling yourself. Oh my god, you should have never asked that question. What are you selling?
Zakuro. 天然狙ってるの?
Oh.
少しイラついた。
Zakuro, do you have to try to be that stupid, or does it come naturally? You're kind of ticking me off. That's the worst thing. She just genuinely doesn't know what she's... Oh god, that's the worst. Yeah, no, I think Kimika's just saying What are you saying here? This is the worst thing to say with people like this.
そんなことないけど。
No, I didn't mean to. Yeah, no, genuinely.
援交のことだよ。援助交際のこと。
Well, she didn't know that. Why are you calling her stupid for something she didn't know? If anything, I think they're the stupid ones here. You're so stupid, I'm talking about
援
prostitution.
交とかめんどくさいことになるだろ。
But it's really a pain to do, isn't it? She sounds like she's speaking from experience. Oh
なん
god.
かもっとクリエイティブに稼ぐ方法とかないの？
Is there a more creative way we could earn money? Oh god.
クリエイティブって
Creative?
なんかないの？あれでしょ？ブロガーとかで儲かったりするんでしょ？
It's hard though. Isn't there? Haven't you heard? You can even make money blogging and stuff like that.
ブログとかで儲かる？
You can make money blogging.
そんな話テレビで見た。
They were talking about it on TV.
ほんじゃブログでも始めたら？
Then why don't we start a blog? Yeah, I'm sure these people are gonna get good following, sure thing.
どうやって？
Okay, this is where we use. I will show you the exact video they need. Right, for valuable home advice, they need this guy, Smithers O'Neill. This guy. This is peak. I love that YouTube channel so much. Watch it if you haven't, it's seriously hilarious. Right, how?
いや、そんなこと言われてもわからんがな。
Dunno, I'm not really sure. Making money with a blog. How would they do that? Literally just type out text, make it interesting, and then monetize yourself when you've got enough of a following. Making money with a blog. How would they do that? And praying. Wow. God, the honesty is unreal. No one would care about their blog anyway, since they know nothing about the internet and have no particular knowledge or skills. What an incredibly harsh but incredibly true thought process. Fucking hell. I never expected this to come from somebody like Zakuro. This is so brutally direct. And I mean, it's true, sure. I mean, I don't disagree with anything that she's saying here. It's just, I can't believe that she's this direct. Fucking hell.
なんかないかな。手っ取り早くお金が儲かる方法って。
Dude, who is your boyfriend? Just do drugs and get in jail. These people are seriously desperate for money though. I mean, just don't spend money maybe? There has to be some way we can earn money fast.
手っ取り早くってあんまりないんじゃないのかな。
I don't think there is a way to earn money fast. Dude, this person gets 150 quid a month, and yet at the same time it's the case that she's finding it hard to make money fast. I think that's so funny. I don't think there is a way to earn money fast.
高島って漫画とか書いてるんでしょ？
Oh god, Takashima, you draw manga, right? She always invites herself to these situations. It's horrible. She's so brutally honest. Ah, yes.
それでお金とか儲けらんないかな。
Can't you make money with that?
そんな上手くないし。
Yeah, that's... I mean, even if she doesn't agree with that, that's the right thing to say in this case. I'm not that good. I don't think I could get anything for it.
赤坂さん、小説とか書いてみたら？
I think Kimika is just subtly trying to completely troll Megu. I mean, let's be honest, like Zakuro said, these people have no academic skills. They have nothing that they could actually sell personality-wise that would have the potential to make money. I think she's totally knowing what she's doing. Akasaka-san, why don't you try writing a novel?
小説？
A novel?
なんか募集してるよ。携帯で書けるやつ。
I heard they're looking for novels, the kind you write on your phone.
携帯小説か。
That's actually a thing, that's cool. Cell phone novels.
ああ、
あれなら映画化決定したりドラマ化決定したり賞金がすげえもらえたりするよね。
God, her voice is so nasty. Yeah, I heard about one that got made into a movie. They're making tons of money.
それしかね。
That's it.
小説とか書けるの？
Can you write a novel? Yeah, from somebody who actually reads novels as well. This must be painful.
やってみなきゃわかんない。
Well, to be fair, I think somebody like this will be able to try, but I'm sorry, but you really think a person like this would be able to keep a commitment? And to be fair, I'm being a little bit biased. I mean, I get that she's a horrible person and a bully, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she can't keep a commitment. I'll be interested to see what she comes up with. If she comes up with anything, let's be honest here.
とりあえず次の授業中に書いてみようか。
Ah, yes, so you're going to be able to make money from one novel. Sure. Anyway, let's try writing one during the next class.
そんなことよりいい加減にご飯食べない？時間なくなるよ。
God, it's just interesting how depressed and also how emotionless Kimika sounds. But it totally makes sense. I mean, she's being forced to hang out with these people. If she goes, she'll be bullied into coming back, really. Anyway, shouldn't we get something to eat? We're running out of time here.
それだ。
That's right.
そんな元気に言われても困るけど。
Yeah, seriously, I don't understand her. It's not worth getting that worked up about. Oh. What's happening now? Oh, here we go. Oh, interesting. I wonder what she's thinking. She's genuinely... Oh, no, I hope that she's not going to write one and then Megu and Satoko are going to realise that she's done it, and as a result of that, they're going to become very jealous of her. I don't know. It has potential to happen if she does decide to write this. A cell phone novel, huh? I read part of one before, but it was really strange. Oh, right. He used lots of weird slang I didn't understand. Actually, I think I read a book that started out kind of like that. At the beginning, the writer seemed incredibly dumb, but as he got smarter and smarter, the writing got better and more sophisticated. Yes, Subahibi. Now, I mean, obviously, with Subahibi, that's not really the case because chapter 1 really changes the more you look into the story, apparently. I don't know why yet, but give me a month. No, give me a month and a half and then I will, I bet you anything. Those cell phone novels are kind of dumb the whole way through. What kind of story was that? Maybe Mamiya-kun has a copy. True, yeah. Yeah, but the only thing is, what if you meet the other version of Takuji? There were lots of books in his secret room. He might have it. A novel, huh?
これ借りちゃった。
I ended up borrowing this. Stories written on a typewriter. I know, I totally agree. Yeah, what a bizarre title. I've never heard of this before. When I looked at the table of contents, there were several other short stories included along with the main story. Right, that's nice. Yeah, fair. Get a child to read a visual novel. Oh my god. To be honest, I do wonder who the youngest people who read visual novels are. Oh, I've just answered my own question. DDLC kids. But if you don't count DDLC as a visual novel, what is it? I remember I saw one person in a YouTube comment section who read Sayo no Uta at fucking 14. I don't know if he read the 18 plus patch or not, but that's really odd. I would never do that to myself. I think if I was 14, I'd read, I don't know, Clannad or something. I do want to read Clannad and Little Busters as well sometime, but I don't know when, because obviously I've got a lot to read. Each individual story is really short. I guess that makes sense, since children would get bored if they were too long. Yeah. I started reading the story from the title and... Huh? This old man. Burn. He didn't have anywhere to go, so he turned into a cat. That's really weird. The old man is the protagonist of the story. He turns into a cat and plays with all the other cats at the beginning of the story. What a silly... No, I totally agree, yeah. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It really is the kind of story I like. It was really interesting. The author was Gianni Rodari. I've never heard of him before. Wait, is this an actual book? Or is it maybe just a... Oh my god, oh, okay. So, this is a little spin on the book Tales Told by a Machine. That's funny. I like that they've referenced actual media here. So I'm assuming, maybe because it's a kid's book, the author of this visual novel could potentially have read this as a child and maybe has fond memories. Maybe that's why he included it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. So he knows all about stuff like this. Oh god. Never ever show an Umineko fan this word. They will not be able to read this without laughing. If you know, you know. I've heard of book sommeliers before, but does that word really describe someone like Mamiya-kun? His good personality, sure. But the only thing is, I disagree. I mean, I think book sommelier, it kind of implies that you're so obsessed with books that they are your life. He does have more going on than his books. Actually, does he? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. A sommelier is a person who picks out wines to match a customer's tastes. It's just like Mamiya-kun. I really like the book Mamiya-kun lent me. Oh my god, I just can't help it. I hate this word. I hate this word. When he gave me this book, he kind of looked like a sommelier offering his finest wine too. That's interesting. Though I don't know anything about sommeliers, it seems like it fit. No, me neither. Apart from Umineko. I stared out the window, lost in thought. I wonder if Mamiya-kun is in his secret room right now. God, I find it really quite funny. Obviously, she reads the book, which is really pleasant, so that just strengthens her infatuation for Takuji. She can't think about anything else apart from Takuji, let's be honest here. I wonder if Mamiya-kun is in his secret room right now. You should, yeah, make this plot more interesting. Good on you. That's right, I should go see him later. Just don't catch any bully! He said I could come back whenever I wanted. I feel like this is either going to go really well or really badly. It's hard to tell. I don't know. It's a complete roller coaster with this because Takuji... Oh, we've read an entire fucking story about him. Do we know him? No. We only know one side of him. I think that's so funny. You can read an entire story about somebody and yet barely know their character. I mean, it totally makes sense, but still. I mean, right, I'm going to just casually spoil the entirety of Umineko, so skip if you don't want to hear it, but lemon Shannon Kanon. Yeah, we didn't know, and obviously Yasuda as well. We didn't know their entire existence or personality for fucking 7 episodes. So, what? Nearly 7 episodes. We learned it at the start of the 7th one. Well, not even at the start. the later half of the 7th episode. Anyway, yeah. So it's not really that surprising, I suppose. But it's a mystery novel, so that's fair. Oh my god, these people are so desperate that it's funny. I mean, my god. They must have very bad teachers if they can quite literally write something on their phone and yet not even be caught. I can't believe. Why did she say, she's like, sod it, and then that? It sounds so weird. Let's just do it one more time to make us lose our sanity. Okay, I'm actually gonna kill myself if I listen to that again. Right. I can imagine just Reddit stories, Reddit fanfics. I like that. I like that, yeah. He said I could come back whenever I wanted.
怒られないかな。
I hope he doesn't get mad at me. Oh boy. Good usage of sound effects. You're properly immersing us in the atmosphere.
全くの暗闇って少し。
Agreed, yeah. It's pitch black. It's a little scary. What's that theme? Oh my god, it's just unnerving bassline. Oh, a very, very fitting atmosphere for a sewer. Fucking hell. I waited for a moment until my eyes adjusted. Oh, it's this theme, right. Umineko spoilers, but it reminds me of One from Umineko, like the theme One. I could just imagine the piano being put on this and it working. Okay, maybe not now, but beforehand, sure. I waited for a moment until my eyes adjusted.
ライターとか持ってない。
Yeah, it's terrifying when dark. It really is. And she's making her baby steps. She's doing this all by herself as well. I wish I had a lighter or something. Dude, you are an idiot for going here. Totally in the darkness. I think it's a really bad idea. I hope she's moved the manhole, by the way. That's not going to be very good if that's not the case.
真っ暗だ。
It's so dark. I walked along the wall, yeah. Huh?
これ。
The fuck? This is hilarious. Hang on a second, I remember Takuji saying something. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I quoted something, I remember, that might actually come in useful. Takuji saying something about the favourite character of his book and his disappointment of that favourite character not being a virgin. I swear there was something in It's My Own Invention that was said. Oh, of course my files aren't ordered. Typical Steam, thank you very much. Oh, that's interesting. I'll just... It's not going to be in chapter 4, but let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, I still haven't read the sex scene with Takuji and Kimika. The alternate ending for that sex scene. I'm not... Oh Jesus, that's so disgusting. I'm a yandere. I'm crazy, depressed and autistic. Yeah, I couldn't find it, but I swear there was a line he said there. That's odd. Yeah, this is not similar to the loved one that you were looking for. This. There were scribbled red letters hanging in the dark. The letters scrawled childishly on the wall said,
なんで処女じゃないんだよ。
Why aren't you a virgin?
ビッチは死ね。
Die, you slut. When I looked closer, there were scribbles all over the walls of the reservoir tank. God. Isn't that odd? They were all
なんか
kind of...
少し
Isn't that interesting just to see the serious level of just Takuji being disturbed? I mean, I get that nobody's ever going to come down. No, that's not something I don't know. It's just so interesting that he doesn't care. He doesn't... It's as if this is a means of taking out his stress. He doesn't care whatsoever about the implications of it. God, it's awful. It's awful. I quickly left the reservoir tank. Why? Yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, he seems so intelligent before. He did, I totally agree. I've always thought he was intelligent, even in his delusional phase. Well, he's degenerative, but does that mean he's not intelligent? I mean, I'm sorry, but that degenerative Takuji is then the one who became Kyuseishu-sama, and I'm sorry, you can't be an idiot to do something like that. No way. And the site, him coding the site, the underground message board. I'd assume that would be something that the degenerative Takuji would do. No, I think it would be. He's not an idiot. But yeah, I don't think he's an idiot. I just think he's seriously mentally disturbed. Why would he write that? He's still going in? Oh, no.
Takashima-san.
Interesting. I do wonder what's going to happen now. Ah, Takashima-san.
どうしたのこんなところにもしかして僕の秘密の部屋に
Why are you here? Were you in my secret room?
おい
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
どうしたんだよ
What's wrong? I ran from that place. It was kind of scary. Yeah, no, don't blame him. Yeah, he is, though. That's the weirdest thing. What causes this change in personality? It makes no sense. Mamiya-kun seems like a different person when he's here. That's really interesting. So I do wonder in the scene with Kimika and Takuji, maybe it's the potential that when Takuji was always asleep and Kimika was in that scene, and obviously there was just Nishimura dead, Kyokawa was being completely slaughtered? Slandered? Yeah, I really do wonder if maybe the periods in which he was asleep were the periods where he had another personality. I don't know. Actually, no, I can't say that. He was drugged. No, I don't think that's a valid argument. Mamiya-kun seems like a different person when he's here. Totally. Oh god, somebody's doom scrolling. Nah, she's not doom scrolling. Look at the type of device she has. I ate dinner at a silent table and returned to my room. Yeah, she's really not close to her family, which it doesn't surprise me just thinking about how... well, just how heavy and... to be honest, I don't really know if you could say that Zakuro's depressed. I think... no, I think it's I don't know, actually. She's definitely scarred from the bullying, but I don't know if she is actually depressed. I ate dinner at a silent table and returned to my room. Yeah, I didn't have anything in particular to do, so I opened my phone to get on the internet.
また SNS からのメールか
Another message. It must be another message from some random guy. Or is it Megu or Satoko? Or is it Takuji? I felt depressed as I opened my messages.
昨日の人だ
Oh, the person from yesterday. I saw you didn't accept my friend request. Yeah. Did I say something to offend you? I'd like to apologise if I did. Is this Takuji or what? No, not really, that's not it. I went ahead and accepted his request. Oh god. I don't like to accept friend requests from people I don't know, but I had no choice. Yes, you did. You could have easily not done so.
あれ
Huh. There was another message. Were there two of them? Usami, or the other one, Sami and Ayumi. I open the other message. Yeah, I thought so. Fuck. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, totally. Well, here is where shit gets real. I finally made contact with you. That's unusual. That's really unusual. I'm not sure if I should say, nice to meet you. The battle at the stone tower. Please respond when you remember the significance of these words. Also, you probably experience a large change. It will probably be a good thing. What is this? I think it's just interesting, by the way, before we get into this, the friend request accepting and how she does it so easily. It shows she's very vulnerable. I mean, she thinks she can't decline the friend request just because of the fact that this person has said, I haven't done anything wrong. I'd like to apologise if she did. I mean, maybe it's something reasonable, but at the same time, what if that's somebody who's then trying to take advantage of you? I mean, it could be a bit scary. I mean, this person's kind of forcing her to become friends with him. I don't understand why. You totally had a choice. I just find it so sad. It's evil to think about the fact that Takuji could be such an amazing person, yet at the same time he has such a deranged side to him. Well, not really, I don't really know if you could call him deranged, but, well, a side with a lack of sanity. No, I'm sorry, but this main villain or character or whatever in the show he was watching, which interestingly I think could be, I really do wonder what the relationship between that and Nidudu is. I really do wonder, but yeah, isn't it a little bit weird to think about the fact that that character wasn't a virgin, so he was enraged, and he was enraged about the fact that the episode was bad. So he does that. I mean, that's just a little bit of madness. That's just anger that with most normal people, they'd be disappointed, but they wouldn't be completely angry like Takuji was. If there was something that properly angered him that happened when he was in this state of mind, what the fuck would he do? What is this? The Battle at the Stone Tower. Is that from a game or maybe a novel? Or maybe even a manga? Yeah, exactly. How could you know? Yeah. Why would that phrase be significant? I've never heard that phrase before. Do I just naturally attract weird people like this? Maybe it's because I'm so gloomy. Isn't that interesting that whoever these people are, they've not only done an assisted suicide, but they've also contacted somebody deliberately who is depressed. I wonder why, and I really do wonder what these people have to gain from this suicide. Isn't it interesting with Riduru's representation of things? I mean, no, I can't really, I don't trust Riduru's representation of things, because unless somebody was actually filming what was going on, which I don't think is likely because of the fact that it was in the form of an anime, I don't understand with Riduru. Well, there was one Riduru who was just not enthusiastic whatsoever to jump, but the other two wanted to, and I always think that one that didn't want to jump was Zakuro, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so gloomy. Maybe they can tell just by reading my journal online. Yeah, no, I can totally see. Yeah. This is why the internet is dangerous sometimes. It really can be. Oh, this is the worst. I should just go to sleep. Oh, is she actually going to go to sleep? I love the sound that comes out when I fall onto the bed. The sheets always feel good too. I'm jealous. My sheets are horrible. I put my blankets in the dryer while I was eating. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It makes a big difference. Hang on a second, in summer? How would you not sweat? Okay, now I could imagine in winter, but this is summertime we're talking about. I can't believe that. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, okay, fair. They felt sweaty yesterday, but now they're nice and soft. It's the only large change that could happen. This is awful. Isn't it interesting? This is such a weird relationship. This is the weirdest relationship I've ever seen, because there are two people who are ridiculously conflicted. But the only thing is, obviously, Zakuro's easily influenced by her own thoughts, I think. So, obviously, if the good Takuji is there, it's going to be a lot better for Zakuro. That's the only large change that could happen in my life. Takuji, I don't think Takuji is a good thing, unfortunately. It's sad to say, but yeah, sometimes you can't ask for the earth, but the only thing is, it's a bit brutal to say that. Yeah, asking for the earth would be making it so that the good personality of Takuji is the only personality, especially if we're talking about good things that could happen. Though there have been plenty of bad changes. Oh well. Time to sleep. Oh. I have to brush my teeth. And wash my face. Oh, it's her dream again. Is this Tsui no Sora by any chance? A black shadow draped over the sky. This is her dream, I think. A dreary black shadow that stretches into the infinite. Weird. Like the world's twilight. A dreary scene. A dream I've never had. Isn't that interesting that she's having so many dreams that she's never had before? I think that shows. It reflects her emotional state, if you ask me. Like she said. Something that she has never had before. That one seems so familiar. Maybe it was a dream from long ago. Oh. The dream made me sad. Then it disappeared. This is so weird. Oh god, lucky. Ooh, so what's going to happen with her and Takuji? I really do wonder. And in the weekend as well, are they going to do anything together? The sad thing is about this relationship is the fact that she's really the relationship is never going to happen just because of how multi-sided Takuji is. I just really wonder why this good side of Takuji can't win over the bad side and what causes it, but it's just so interesting that it's as if his brain operates in two different ways, and it's just so weird how somebody can switch their personality and without even realizing it themselves. It's as if they are quite literally two different people in the same body. It's so weird. Yeah, and isn't it interesting? Yeah, she's either really tired or she's just so... She's feeling so down and so negative as well. So unnecessarily negative that it's the case that she just doesn't have any motivation to do anything. She has no drive to brush her teeth, wash her face, just do all of the necessities that she should in a day. So it's as if something that stretches into infinity clouds over her world and clouds over the sky. It's Saturday. School lets out early today. It's totally getting into a habit. Yeah. Despite that, I couldn't stop myself from skipping class after first period. God, yeah. Before, I never even considered skipping. Isn't that interesting? I went up the stairs as the bell for the second period rang. No, but I totally see that, yeah. She is so dependent on the desire to see Takuji that this is what she does. She won't want to go to lesson because she just feels as if this is more important. I mean, let's be honest, somebody like her, she's barely ever had any good company, so of course it would be good to have something like this. She really, really opens up with open arms here and tries her hardest, her absolute hardest. I went up the stairs and left that place where I didn't belong behind me. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. Up and up. Yeah, and you just feel as if... Oh, I was expecting him to be there, but is he there? I was expecting him to be there. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's interesting. His beautiful hair fluttered in the wind. Long, straight, carefully combed hair. Yeah, and it's just so weird seeing somebody insanely two-sided. I mean, how do you cope with the emotional changes that must be happening? Long, straight, carefully combed hair. Pretty eyes. Even God himself would be enthralled by that sight. That's why.
Hmm?
Oh. She took a photo of him.
Ohayo.
Oh, good morning.
あれ君は
Isn't that interesting? Huh? Who are you? He had a smile on his face as he asked me that.
覚えてくださいよ。私は隣のクラスの高島ザクロです。
Why can't you remember it? I'm Takashima Zakuro from the class next to yours.
高島ザクロ。ああ、昨日の授業をサボっていた。というか今は
Takashima Zakuro. Oh, you skipped class yesterday. Wait, what are you doing right now? So he
授業
does
をサボ
remember.
ってしまいました。
And isn't it interesting to think about the fact that it's as if he doesn't have enough memories to... He doesn't really have enough memories. It's as if his life and his other personality isn't given enough brain power in order to somehow remember all of these things. But it does kind of make sense because, I mean, you have two personalities, so how would you be able to allocate enough brain power for each personality to maintain their memories? It's so weird. I just can't believe it's real, to be honest. Skipping class.
そうなの
Really?
そうです。
Yes. I sat down next to him. Maybe a little too close. Oh, God. Yeah.
これ
Oh, here. I gave him the book I borrowed.
あ、ロダーリだね。面白かった
Oh, Rodari. Oh, no, it's not Japanese. Rodari. Do you like it?
すごく面白かったよ。
Yeah, it's really interesting.
それはこちらも貸した甲斐があったというもんだね。
Reasonable, yeah. Then I'm glad I lent it to you.
この本ってどこの国の人なの？
What country is the author from?
どこの人だと思う？ヒントは物語の中に出てきた場所や建物。さあ、思い出してごらん。
Which do you think? There are hints in the story if you think about the places and buildings that show up. Can you remember?
物語の中で古代ローマの遺跡がいっぱい出てきた。
There were lots of old Roman ruins in the story.
アルジェンティーナ広場。
Oh my god. God, he really knows the story well. Forget what I said about memory. Isn't it interesting, though, that he has no... Oh, yeah, no, I remember something. There were so many things that were completely remembered by Takuji that he never knew why he remembered them. Or the Tractatus Logico Philosophicus stuff. That's my main source. Like, his monologue at the end of Chapter 3's ending, where he fucks Ayana, well, delusional Ayana, and Zakuro, and people like that, and Riruru, and... Yeah, Kagami gets completely murdered. and dismembered and abused. Yeah, that ending. God, how is a person as nice as this capable of something like that, though? It's ridiculous. It is nothing short of ridiculous. It really is. It's just such a weird concept.
その他もベネチアとかガリバルディ橋とかピサの斜塔、それってイタリア？
Yeah, there was also Venice, the Garibaldi Bridge, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Does that mean he's from Italy?
ご名答。ジャンニ・ロダーリはイタリアの児童文
It
学作
sounds
家だ。
like it. Yeah, no, nice. She guessed it. Exactly. Gianni Rodari was a writer of children's stories in Italy.
間宮くんって
Really
そう
sounds
いう
like
の
it, yeah.
詳しいんですね。
You know a lot about writers, don't you?
詳しいってこともないさ。ただ好きな
okay,
作家
yeah,
なら
that's
覚えるでしょ？
Yeah. Not at all. It's just easy to remember the authors you like, don't you think?
うん。
Yeah, fair enough.
間宮くん今日は何の本？
What are you reading today?
いや、昨日と同じものを読んでるんだけどね。
It's different, what? Oh, nothing new. It's the same book as yesterday.
昨日と同じ本？
The same book as yesterday?
表紙が違うし、
Yeah.
大きさも全然違う。
The cover is different, and it's not even the same size.
少
It
し
is
気
on
に
the
なって
same
ね。
theme.
原文を。
I find it funny that Takuji is so normal here, and yet there are some things that are so inconsistent and weird about it. I was just curious, so I tried it.
原文？
Curious about what? There are unfamiliar words printed in the book he held up in front of me. What, is it just an adaptation of the same thing? Beside him he had a notebook and...
フランス語辞典。
Jesus.
フランス語？
French dictionary. French.
あ、いや、そんなちゃんと読んでるわけじゃないよ。
Jesus
ただ、
Christ.
少し気になるじゃない。
Yeah,
いろいろ
that's
と。
nuts. Oh, I'm probably not understanding much of it. I was just curious.
間宮くんってフランス語読めるのですか？
Mamiya-kun, can you read French?
読めないよ。読めるわけないでしょ。
That's cool,
ただ少し勉
yeah.
強してるくらい。
God damn. Of course not. I just like to study it in my free time once in a while.
でもノートに訳文が。
But there are translations in your notebook.
いや、そりゃ何度も読んでる本だからさ。
Oh yeah, that's
原
nice,
文見て
yeah.
辞書を見れば、まあ、訳文らしいものがでっち上げられるよね。
Oh, that's just because I've read it so many times before. With the dictionary, I can at least translate a few of the lines.
てか、まあいいじゃん。
But really, it's not a big deal. No, it's fucking cool. He hid the book. Oh!
シラノと
Sorno de...
シラノとベルジュラック？
Sorno de Bergerac.
私でも読めるかな？
Yeah, do you think I could read it?
フランス語読めるの？
Can you read French?
違う。前に間宮くんが読んでたやつ。
Oh no, that's not what I mean. The one you were reading before.
ああ、だからあれは義務教育を終えてたら読めるよ。終えてる
like I
の
said.
君。
Anyone who's graduated from middle school could read that. Have you finished middle school?
当たり前です。
Of course I have.
読みたいの？
Interesting change of expression. Do you want to read it?
はい。
Yes.
そう。じゃ、これ。
Okay, then here. He gave me the book from yesterday.
シラノとベルジュラック。
Sorno de Bergerac.
とてもテンポが良くて気持ちいい翻訳だよ。
It's an excellent flowing translation. Yeah, no, that's really good. Just like this, actually.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
そんな気になってたの？
So that book caught your eye? Well, it's the book you were reading so intently. Yeah, isn't that funny? He caught her eye, so the book did as well. Though I can never say that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It sounded really interesting when I heard you talk about it. It really is a good book. Yeah.
この本、何度も間宮くん読んだんだ。
You've read this book quite a few times then.
まあ戯曲だからさ。本の厚さに対してそんな長くないでしょ。だからなんとなく繰り返し読んじゃうんだよね。
Yeah, no, fair enough. Especially if you really like a work of literature. Explore it as much as you possibly can. Well, it's a play, so it's not as long as it looks. Yeah, fair. I just ended up reading it over a few times.
特別好きとかじゃないの？
Not because you particularly like it.
どうだろう。よくわかんないけど、確かに僕は原文なんてめったなことじゃ読まないね。
I wonder. I'm not sure, but there definitely aren't many other books. Wait, so that means there are a few? Definitely aren't many other books that have made me want to read the original text.
たまに読むの？
Yeah. Have you done that for other books?
って言っても数ページだよ。いつもすぐに
Yeah,
挫折
I
しちゃ
don't
う。
blame him. I would. Just a few pages. I always give up after a while.
そういった意味じゃ、一応ノート数冊分も訳しながら読んでるんだから。
Wow. That's
特
so
別好きと
cool.
言えるかもね。
I guess in a way I really do like it, since I've filled up a couple of notebooks translating it as I read.
そうなんだ。
He said it was a story about an ugly man. Why was Mamiya-kun so... Oh, that is actually a good point. Why was Mamiya-kun so captivated by this play? And he said it was about unrequited true love. His mother, maybe? Does that mean...
間宮くん、片思いとかしたことあるの？
Yeah, Mamiya-kun. Have you ever experienced unrequited love?
なんだいそりゃ。
Where did that come from?
いや、ごめん。
Oh, never mind, I'm sorry.
もしかして僕がこの本を好きな理由？
Yeah, no, he figured it out. Yeah, you mean maybe that's why I like this book?
いや、
That's exactly what she was thinking. Oh no, maybe I was too straightforward. Must seem stupid. No, you don't at all. It's a reasonable question. Ask it if you want to. Does he like about a book about unrequited love because he's experienced it? That was a stupid question. My face must have been beet red. Mamiya-kun looked at me and laughed. And then...
そりゃ人間だからさ、片思いぐらいしたことがあるよ。
That's so weird. But yeah, no, that does make sense if you look at the bullying that happened. I'm still human, you know? Of course I've experienced unrequited love.
こちらだけ愛してるのに、相手にはその思いが届かない。とか、
Yeah,
そう
no,
いう
that
経験はあるよね。
that does make sense, that disgusting bullying scene with Kawabata. A one-sided love that never reaches the object of one's affections. I've experienced that before. I kind of felt a little jealous.
まあまあ、そういう確信めいた
Yeah, no,
話と
he
か
has
や
a
め
good
ようよ。
point, yeah.
恥ずかしいじゃんか。
Well, let's drop that subject, it's kind of embarrassing.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, sure, I'm sorry. Embarrassing, it really was embarrassing. Yeah, no, I can see that.
その言い方だと何？君は片思いだからこの本に興味があるの？
The way you said that makes me wonder. Are you interested in it because of your own experiences with unrequited love? Mistake. Wait, why did I answer that question? Am I stupid?
そうなんだ。それは辛いだろうし、また楽しいんだろうね。
I see. That must be tough, though it can be fun in its own way. Yeah. Gosh, she's totally losing her thoughts here. He can probably see straight through me. Can he? Jesus, like, just what is going on? Oh god, so that's it. Ah, nice. Just gonna take a break. Okay, we're back. This was so impressive, seeing how ridiculously intelligent Takuji is and just getting a reinforcement on the belief that he has incredible potential in both of his personalities, let's just say that. Oh my god. It's so funny how shocked she sounds here.
フランス語辞典。フランス語？
That must be really quite fun. Nice way to obviously not only learn something, but kill a lot of time as well. God. I mean, you're doing it in a foreign language and you don't have any easy ways of searching up letters, searching up words, so you have to look in the dictionary every single time you have a word, and my god, especially because it's not a language he understands, yeah, there probably really aren't many sentences he can read just without spending a ridiculous amount of time. I mean, that must be really quite something, especially if you don't really know the grammatical constructs of the language as well. That would make it even more impressive, to be honest. Yeah, no, reasonable. That's like me with Japanese songs, my god. There's some that I don't really understand many of the lyrics to, so I just search up everywhere that I can, and yeah, I often just do a bit of it and then I completely forget about it. But the thing that kind of sucks about that is I always do the song that I'm most interested in at the moment, so obviously my tastes change like, I don't know, the weather does. They change so much. I'm kind of like Takuji in that respect. I'm not the same person. Like, wait until 2 weeks and I'm sure my tastes will entirely be different to how they are right now. Isn't it just funny to think about the fact that within everything that has gone on beforehand in the other Takuji, things like these have properly disturbed him, but at the same time this Takuji, he can with such a composed manner just completely disregard everything that's happened and disregard any impacts that it might have had on him, because he just treats everything so positively, and like Takuji said, he lives happily. Even though so many negative things have been surrounding him, and it's so weird to think. Yeah, it's very interesting, this. I find it so interesting to think about the fact that it takes reminding for him to remember who Zakuro is. That's a really, really unusual thing. He can remember everything that he reads in his stories, but at the same time he can't remember the face of the person who was right next to him. But then again, I mean, I suppose you remember factual information and you remember all of the things that, well, all objective facts, but maybe sometimes it would be really hard to remember someone based on their face. I'm kind of lucky on that front because I see someone's face and then I assign a name to them and then I can always remember it. So I do wonder what would happen if you irritated or you provoked this Takuji. How would he react, I wonder? What would cause him to go back to his other personality? Today I borrowed another book from Mamiya-kun. But today, unlike yesterday, it's one of Mamiya-kun's favourite plays. No, totally. This is how you do it. Yeah, maybe I can get a little closer to Mamiya-kun. Maybe not. I can read it during the next class. Yeah, because imagine doing schoolwork in class. I find it really interesting to think about the fact that this is the last time we have seen Zakuro try to enter the basement with regards to the other Takuji. It's so interesting to think about the fact that he is never ever seen again, and it's as if maybe Zakuro is trying to only experience the good of this relationship and to obviously distract herself from the very sick reality. Yeah, relatable. The classical literature teacher does nothing but write on the blackboard and talk in a monotone. yeah, fair. He won't even notice me reading in his class. Yeah, no, I remember there was this... It was hilarious. There was a guy in our English class. He literally got told off for reading a book. Obviously, it wasn't related to the thing we were studying, but I just think it's so ironic. You tell somebody off for reading in an English class. I mean, okay, you can justify it, sure, but at the same time, I just think it's so funny that something like that's actually possible to happen. I mean, come on. You won't even notice me reading in his class. Yeah, reasonable. Did she get caught? Yeah, it's interesting. What's the name of it? Didn't seem like an old book at all. God, that's really contradictory to the criticism. He said it was criticised for being old and dated when it was first published. And yet reading it after all these years, it didn't seem old at all. The protagonist, Cyrano, was kind of like Mamiya-kun, and that's obviously why it resonates with him so much, I'd assume. Though Mamiya-kun isn't ugly like Cyrano. He seems more like the beautiful man in the story, Christian. Oh right, I see. Though I don't know what Christian would have actually looked like since it's just text. Cyrano is very ugly, but also intelligent and reliable. Yeah. Mamiya-kun is intelligent and reliable, but also very handsome. No, I see that, yeah. Reasonable, yeah, I don't disagree. His vocabulary is really good. That could be said of both Cyrano and Mamiya-kun. God, isn't it really quite funny to think about the fact that she is obviously thinking about the literary content, but at the same time she's really tying everything that she's read with Takuji. Everything that she's reading is compared to Takuji. It's as if I'm going to be honest, it's as if Takuji is one of the characters of this story, just because of, well, this play, but just because of how similar they seem, which I think is really quite funny. The beautiful heroine, Roxanne, was captivated by Cyrano's voice, but yeah, listening to an intelligent person speak definitely is captivating. Yeah, that happens to me when I listen to Mamiya-kun. And isn't it ironic to think about the fact that the love will never happen? But... oh my god.
この漫画のヒロインが処女じゃなかったからムカついて燃やしてそれを動画にアップしてや
Oh
ろう
my
かと思っ
god,
て
yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. I love that transition. Fucking hell. Wow. And isn't it hilarious to think about the fact that... I think the plot of Cyrano is what happens is... if I'm going to be honest, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was a man trying to get with a woman, but it seems like it's a woman trying to get with a man. But I don't know, whatever happened, it was someone trying to fall in love with somebody, but with their true face, they could never fall in love with this person, so they had to ask another person in order for guidance in order to fall in love with somebody. And then I swear the guidance kind of made it so that the love was false. Let me just recap, because I don't know this plot at all. Right, let's see if I can find a really simple summary. In love with his cousin, oh god. So I forgot that he burnt the manga rather than Yuki. That's really unusual. Let's just see if we can get a really short summary. Conclusion? Okay, I'm looking into this plot more, I think, when I'm not reading this. Oh, right. No, hang on a second. So we've got a little act summary here. That's really useful. Yeah. So isn't that interesting? Somebody who's perfect and really, really ideal. Reminds me of Takuji. This kind of reminds me of something else, because Zakuro is expressing her love for Takuji, but the only thing is this is just one side of Takuji, so it technically is unrequited love to the other side of Takuji, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, but this is really unusual. I do wonder how this will be developed. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, let me guess murder. Sounds quite cool, actually. Yeah, I really do wonder how, where is it? Something like this could be relevant. I do wonder if Ayumi and Usami ever tie into something like that. Oh my god, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's obvious that Sarano was ugly. Unfortunately, because of his very big nose, people would, well, some people wouldn't obviously want to think of him as beautiful because of that. Beauty isn't everything, obviously, but yeah. But the only thing is, Roxanne fell in love with Christian instead. It's just, it bugged me how the heroine in this manga wasn't a virgin. God. So manga as well, by the way, you can't have an episode of... I'm not even going to finish that sentence. You can have an episode of manga. But I don't know, I always thought that episode implied anime episode, but yeah. Yeah, I know, it's so hard, yeah. Sometimes he's like that. When he talks like that, he just seems pitiful. Yeah, reasonable, yeah. His voice is so beautiful, but what he's saying... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and it's so surprising that they are. I can't even think of that as the same person. Well, this is where understanding comes into play. Why would Mamiya-kun say something crude like that? Yeah. I do wonder what would happen if you asked him. He burnt it because the girl wasn't a virgin. That's so funny. That's terrible. That was when we first met. Which means maybe he was trying to deceive me. Maybe he was intentionally acting like... No, he wasn't. No. Oh, actually. Come. Take it and change. Oh, I get it. That was a line in Sarano de Bergerac. It was a line from the scene where Sarano suggests that he could write love letters for Christian to send to Roxanne. The protagonist, Sarano. He was a genius, but also incredibly ugly. He fell in love with a beautiful, intelligent woman named Roxanne. But a beautiful woman would never fall in love with such a hideous man. Evil. Yeah, I see that. Love that could never be requited. Yeah, no, I see that. That's what he thought. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, he met a man named Christian, whose only virtue was that he was incredibly handsome. He too had fallen in love with Roxanne, but a brilliant woman like Roxanne would never fall in love with a constantly tongue-tied man like him, just because he was handsome. Yeah, no, I see that, yeah. Then Sarano came up with a plan. Yeah, Christian would profess his love with the words that Sarano had written. When he suggested it to Christian, this is what he said. Come, take it and change. Then, when Mamiya-kun acted like that, maybe it wasn't really him. Maybe he was telling me, take it. Unfortunately, I agree. couldn't be. After that, he said, find love words into true. That would make the strange, pitiful Mamiya-kun the real one. But which one is the real Mamiya? How do you define which one is real? Shouldn't they surely be as real as each other? Find love words into true. And I can see why the love could be considered to potentially be find. I mean, of course it makes sense. If there's a love that... sure, Takuji's personality 1 may genuinely think that... Well, Takuji's good personality may genuinely feel as if that love is something that he wants to do, but his other personality doesn't agree. I suppose... any decision... surely it would have to be agreed upon by both personalities, and that's why I suppose decision making for someone like him would be so fucking tricky. That wouldn't be good at all. No way, no. No, Mamiya-kun's favourite play, Cyrano de Bergerac. It's interesting that he gives something... he obviously enjoys a work of literature that probably really, really resonates with himself, and also something that he can easily use in order to help teach about himself. It's really odd. A story about an ugly genius and a beautiful idiot working... Right. I don't necessarily think that Takuji's... maybe you could view... Maybe you could view Takuji as an idiot. He's really fucking intelligent, and yet does he go to any classes? No! But yeah, maybe I could see that. But the only thing is, this is the thing, the beautiful person is the genius here, and the ugly person is the idiot. So I suppose you have both personalities and sides of Takuji. They are just in the extremes, always. Yeah. Cyrano has the soul and Christian has the body. God. By the way, Christian was the kind of man who got so flustered in front of the woman he loved that he could barely even speak. Yeah, that must be tricky. If you think about it like that, the intelligent Christian with Cyrano's soul, and the stupid Christian without it. Yeah, it's just like the intelligent Mamiya-kun and the strange one. Huh. Could there be two of him? Maybe there's a stupid yet handsome Mamiya-kun. Yeah, but the only thing is I don't really understand why would the smart Takuji and the intelligent one be ugly. I think the only thing I'm thinking of is potentially things that he has done, but I don't really understand what somebody like him could do. Obviously before he goes into Kyusei Shusama mode. Maybe there's a stupid yet handsome Mamiya-kun and an ugly but smart Mamiya-kun. It's impossible, huh? Yeah, in Cyrano de Bergerac, Christian's voice changed when Cyrano talked. Of course, it was like someone else was dubbed in over his voice. But Mamiya-kun's voice didn't change. They both sounded like him. Oh yeah, I totally agree the voices were the same, but the words they used were so different. Completely different. Yeah, these are quite literally two extremes. So I've... Seriously, yeah. Been thinking about Mamiya-kun all day. God, yeah, she's finding it awkward. It has to be love. It is, yeah, totally. But the only thing is, I mean, he's such a multi-sided person that it's so threaten this love. It really is. This is unrequited love. I see that, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Totally unrequited love. Yeah, no, fair. One-sided. Wait, no. Well, it can't be requited until you've told Takuji your feelings.
それこそ
Because we could never... It's so cruel, but I can totally see that. Mamiya-kun, with his handsome face and his fast intellect, is more like Roxanne than Christian or Sarano. So is she going to think that she is the analogy that... Well, she is the person that Christian and Sarano represent.
だとしたら私は
Then I'm not smart or beautiful. Yeah, no. Disagree on both of those things. I'm neither Christian nor Cyrano. I'm no one. That's why.
実るわけがない恋は私のもの
If I'm going to be honest, I feel like she's kind of got everything the wrong way around. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I feel like the analogy of Takuji being Christian and yet Cyrano, because it's as if all of the great positivity and all of the intellect and soul comes from... But the only thing what I find interesting is when you think about the Saviour, is that the case that all of the positive intellect and brain power comes from the side of Takuji that's good, and then obviously the idiotic side and the horrible side of him is the one that really dominates? This is so weird. Yeah, but the good side of Mamiya, sure. I do wonder what would happen if the bad side of Takuji was loved by Zakuro. Would he become a complete pedo, or would he actually change by being shown someone who's realistic? And we know he has potential to be intelligent, so I'm sure he really could turn himself around if he just had that drive from somebody. It's evil to think about just... It's really upsetting just to think about her lack of confidence. She really has one.
そうだよね
Yeah, and she thinks as a result of that this love can never happen. But, I mean, sure, I don't disagree that the love could never happen. But I think a reason like this is just so unnecessarily harsh and cruel on yourself, and it's just sad that that's the only conclusion she makes. Well, fuck them then. Like, seriously, they can fuck off. They shouldn't be the decider for how she lives her life. Everybody looks at me with disgust. Until just a few months ago, I was bullied. Oh god, that's evil. No, the bullying still happens, it just happens subtly. Recently, the bullying has stopped, and I don't understand why. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. Yeah, because she probably always anticipates it and she just thinks, what if it happens again? They bullied me so much, then one day it suddenly stopped. That's why I'm always on edge. I'm always worried that I'll be plunged back into that hell. Oh god, Takuji. This is the thing. I hate that we know Takuji so well, and that's why this relationship is so threatening. It has such potential. Like I said before, it has potential ridiculously to go to the two extremes. It really does. I'm always worried that I'll be plunged back into that hell. I'm always cautious not to offend anyone. Yeah, Kitami and Megu. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, Satoko and Megu. Trying not to annoy anyone. Trying to fit in. Yeah. That's all I can think about. Oh shit.
私ってはこれじゃまるでストーカーだよ。
I'm like a what? Yeah, I think I will continue. Right. Fuck off. Dude, my arrow key just suddenly came off its keycap. Sorry, the keycap. The keycap suddenly came off its switch. Why? Oh my god, things like those piss me off so much. Can I just mention, why the fuck did Zakuro take a photo of Takuji? I mean, I get that obviously she wanted a memory and wanted a memory of everything that was going on, but I get that you're infatuated, but Jesus Christ, is that really appropriate? I mean, did he really consent? If I'm going to be honest, I feel it's really, really unusual because Takuji is the ideal. He won't argue with anything. He will accept everything that comes his way, even if it is something that is objectively wrong, like it was there. Just do a bit of rereading and then we'll go into the next bit. Yeah, but isn't it interesting to think about the fact that Takuji is so multi-sided that something like this doesn't instinctively put her off? And it's interesting that she was kind of feeling as if she was going into a fairy tale. She felt as if that love she was spiraling down into was something that was going to benefit her. And it's so weird to think about the fact that oh, she just still had that instinct that maybe Takuji has something special to offer. So that's what drew her to his good side. She really does drive herself on instinct rather than reason. To think that she's not to think that he's not a freak and to want to see him after something like, obviously, like what happened before. I mean, it's really unusual that it's possible for someone to think like that. No, this is trauma-induced, I think. Yeah, but that's really interesting. Take the message and change. Isn't it interesting that she really, really desires love and she really desires someone she can relate to, so much so that it's as if the bad Takuji was saying, take this indication that I love you. Yeah, but isn't it ironic to think about the fact that the strange, pitiful Mamiya is also the person who has said, take the find love words. And isn't it ironic that you take the find love words that are completely fake in the deluded Takuji's head, and then you take those love words and you realise that Takuji has another personality that would truly love her and would be able to maintain a relationship. So you take, but the only thing is it's still fake love because of the fact that you only love a part of the person, not all of the person, if that even makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that. And I mean, even if the love was returned, it's ironic, even if the love was received by both sides, it would still be unrequited. Well, no, that's the thing. No, if the love was received by Takuji to Zakuro's... Sorry, if the love was received, and obviously Takuji had feelings for Zakuro with his good personality, what about the other personality? What would that personality think? And if anything, that personality may have feelings for Zakuro, so as a result of that, he may be turned... Well, his degeneracy may cause Zakuro to not want the love to happen anymore. So maybe then it could go from an unrequited love from Zakuro to a requited love, but then back down to an unrequited love from her. Didn't really explain that well, but if I'm going to be honest, I have an idea of what I'm thinking in my head, so I don't really care. Yeah, God, this is awful. Yeah, but it's interesting how she really puts her own spin on things that, ironically, after the bullying has happened, it has totally just encouraged her to give this habit of not only a lack of confidence, but also just in general self-pity. Yeah, the Takuji that Zakuro likes is more like Roxanne, that's fine. But the other Takuji, I don't know how you put him into the equation if that's the case. Well, actually, maybe you could think this is a weird twist. This could be Cyrano. I mean, Zakuro's not an idiot, so it's not fully accurate, but that person could be Cyrano because stupid Takuji is the one who completely influences Zakuro and who influences how much Zakuro will want to try to invest feelings into the Takuji that's like Roxanne. Basically, if the stupid Takuji does something really bad, that means Zakuro's going to have a lack of desire to have feelings for Roxanne, and then that means that, oh, what was I going to say? And then obviously that means the love will become unrequited and it will become something that can't happen. But let's be honest, this can't happen. And that's the most horrible thing. Yep, just another thing bullies have done to completely fuck somebody up. Or maybe you could think that this other personality was born from the bullying. And then you could really interpret it differently. Fuck. Right. This is so sad. Oh. Yeah, and that's why fucking bastards Megu and Satoko, who can't even manage having 150 quid per month, i.e. Megu and Satoko with their work money. Yeah, they're pathetic human beings and they have no discipline at all. That's why they can take advantage of her so much. Yeah, no, it's sad. How?
私ってばこれじゃまるでストーカーだよ。
God, she sounds so upset. I feel so bad. I'm like a stalker. When I saw Mamiya-kun reading alone on the rooftop, I took a picture. You did? Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
バレたら嫌われるかな。さすがに。
I think the degenerate Takuji would. I don't think the other Takuji would. I feel like he's somebody who can only be positive. I think he'd be able to reason it out.
でも。
But why is he so cool when he's up there? I know, it is so weird though. Why is he so cool when he's up there? He's completely different from any other time I see him. By the way, where is Minakami Yuki? Seriously? Where is she? Why is it that we haven't seen her in this plot yet? Which I'm seriously surprised about, can I just mention?
Why
is he so smart and cool? God. Yeah, she really is taken in. Fucking hell. Isn't it interesting that suicide is then the thing that happens? Yeah, I didn't even realise until a moment later that I was rolling around in bed, unconsciously clutching his picture to my chest. This really makes me seem like a stalker, but tomorrow's Sunday. It should be fine. Yeah, it doesn't... That excuse doesn't really make sense. I know that. But I won't be able to see Mamiya-kun tomorrow. What's she gonna do? But I do have the book he let me. Yeah, she's probably gonna spend her entire day reading it. That's right. This is Mamiya-kun's book. Something he touched. Why? Yeah, you are getting weirdly obsessed. Holy fuck. Next time I take a bath, I won't wash this hand. Well, it doesn't seem like she gives a crap. Though doing that might just confirm me as a stalker. Sure. Sure thing, Zakuro. That's a joke. I just met him. There's no way I could fall in love with that quickly. Sure. To be honest, that quite literally is the case. He's just someone that Zakuro is very, very satisfied with, just in terms of not only intellect, but also personality. And how they have very, very common interests, and how he has taught her so much. But obviously that, they're all the buzzwords for the beginning of love, let's be honest here. Oh god, this is horrible. That's all the bullying right there, all of it. Yeah, there's no way I could become a normal girl. Only a normal girl could fall in love with that like that. Don't think that, please. That's right. Oh no. Nothing good has happened in the past when I started to feel like that about someone. This is the worst. Takuji is the best and yet the worst person to fall in love with. He seriously is. I feel like this is going to be a repetition of that certain trend. Everything that goes on in the future. God, if I'm going to be honest, I can actually see what she means because, I mean, look at, for example, taking a photo without his consent. Also, not washing her hands because Takuji touched something. Jesus Christ, just wait until this person becomes sexual. Okay, I said nothing. No, but seriously, weird behaviours, and if you keep your feelings to yourself and you keep your passion and you just develop a friendship rather than a relationship, yeah, I don't really know how much this will change. Bottling feelings up is probably a bad idea, by the way. I'll just pretend like it's a joke. I'll just keep it to myself. It's good enough for me. Very odd. God, so we've got all of the pictures unfolding here. Also, we're on the train here, right? Wait, I'm curious. What is... Oh no. I wonder what that says just at the top there. I think that might be Nana, which is 7. And that's Tokyo. That's Sekai. And then that's Kai. I don't know what that is though. I don't know what that says. And I fucking hate it. Right, we'll begin reading this tomorrow, by the way. I just want to realise what that says. Right, here we go. Let's do handwritten kanji search because I'm really... Right, how do you write it? Oh, okay. Wait, I forgot. Oh, it's just... Looks like it's this. I love this site. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, I hate this IME, dude. I fucking select. Yeah, now I don't actually... Okay, I don't actually know how to... I don't really know much about this IME and how to work it. Right, what does it mean? Noddy. Oh. That's not what I was expecting. Right. I suppose it does make sense that the kanji is... This is Umi's kanji, but different reading that I've never seen before. I'm surprised. I still don't get what that says. Seaweed of the world? What? Yeah. Got no idea. Okay, I've got an idea. So I was just doing a little bit of snooping around, and what if this could be the kanji for dai or oki, and so that could mean big Tokyo world seaweed. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but yeah. Anyway, speaking of big Tokyo world seaweed, we're going now. Big Tokyo world seaweed. That's probably some sort of promotional thing for some form of business. I don't know. Very, very interesting day today, I think. Yeah, there are a lot of things that I really enjoyed today. Just not only seeing the progression and just the overall difficulty of Zakuro's relationship, but also seeing the extent of intelligence of Takuji, and oh my god, how multi-sided he is as well. And my god, just seeing all of the... Just seeing when Zakuro was going to go down, just thinking, ah yes, it's going to be a normal day. I'm going to be able to spend time with somebody I love. No. No way. And it's just horrible to think about the fact that not only Takuji is so unsuitable for this love, but also Zakuro as well. I mean, look at how absurdly damaged as a person she is. It's horrible. It really is. And it's... I can't deny it's very, very interesting as well. To be honest, this has got to be one of my favourite emotional dilemmas I've seen so far. What I find really funny about Subarashiki Hibi as well is that it's really, really a character-based visual novel, and there are so many things that you would have thought that would be very, very important, like for example the characters' parents, their lives at home, but no, with all of the cases we only read about their lives at school, and it's just really quite unusual to think that their lives in the present, we've not really learnt much about their pasts. We haven't learnt much about Zakuro's past either. And it's going to be quite something to see just how everything ties in together. Yeah, so I do wonder what's going to happen with Zakuro and Takuji as well. And obviously how is Usami and Ayumi... I mean, my god, she is ridiculously vulnerable. I mean, look at that friend request, dude. There was some random ass guy who just said, oh, I haven't done anything. I don't see a reason for you not to have accepted my friend request. Dude, you could be a fucking pedo. Like... There are so many reasons. And she's vulnerably exploited. And there are so many times where people like Zakuro, I mean, well, like I just said, she is exploited. And she's used, and it's horrible to see. Yeah, I do wonder how the bullying will progress. And especially Megu and Satoko. what they're going to do. Yeah, it's all... I mean, I get that this is a good plot in terms of how good it is in terms of its writing, but God, it's just so ugly because you know what's going to happen and you know how passionate these people are, and yet at the same time, just how badly it's going to end as a result. It's as if they're proportional. The more passionate Zakuro gets, the more the ending's gonna hit. Yeah. That's the way it goes, unfortunately. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you tomorrow.